Hello, everyone. It's Dana. Welcome to our holiday fashion shopping haul part 2. I am Dana. I will be your host on this Amazon Live, and we are going to be going through clothing we're going to be going through clothing from ZEAGOO, Hot Touch, EKOAUER, and this is actually sponsored by EKOAUER, and I'm super excited to be working with this brand. And today we have some fabulous jackets. We have robes. If you want to see anything else that I have in the background here, I actually did the part 1 of the holiday fashion shopping haul yesterday. I'd be glad to show you, so just let me know. And before we get started, if you haven't given me a follow, please make sure that you do. It's Dana Vento. You're already here. Give me a follow throughout the show. If you like stuff we're going through, please make sure to hit that heart button. It means so much to me to be part of your community and your lives and be able to bring you all of these different clothing items because I love fashion and so much else. I just love to shop. And when I find something good, I love to share it. And make sure to also give our brands, EKOAUER, ZEAGOO, Hot Touch, all a follow because you're going to love what I'm going to show you today. I know it. I handpicked these out, and I'm super excited about each and every one of them. And they all are really nice clothing. And tonight, some of these are going to be on sale. Some of them aren't. And some of them are probably close to selling out. And I found that yesterday whenever I was doing some of this as well. So again, I'm Dana, and I will be your host tonight, showing you some different clothing from these brands. Super excited to be here, and I am so glad you guys are all here too. If you have questions, please feel free to ask me, and I will answer as quickly as I can over here. I may just verbally do the answering because it's easier, but I will answer your questions as best as I can. So I'm a consumer like all of you, and I'm always looking for clothes that fit nice and fit right at an affordable price and that are constantly on trend. And these clothing pieces that I'm going to show you are. And I'm also going to show you some comfort items as well. If I'm sniffling, I'm sorry. I am in the middle of a massive cold. All right, so let's start checking out some of these clothing pieces tonight. Again, I have all of these behind me. There's ZEAGOO, Hot Touch, Image, and let's see, EKOAUER. And if you want to see anything that I don't show you and you say, oh, there's something here in color, tell me. I'll pull it off the rack and I will show it to you. We did these last night. If you don't want to ask me, check my Amazon Influencer storefront out because that whole lineup is out there. It's called on the idea list, Holiday Fashion Shopping Haul Part 1. And that we did this yesterday about the same time. All right, so let's take a look at some clothing. Yeah, the first piece I want to show you, I think we're all going to need the first day as soon as Christmas is done. I'm already tired. I don't know about any of you, but I have been running around the house like crazy trying to get ready for everything. So what we're going to take a look at is a nice house robe. I love their robes. Like I said, I did a couple yesterday, and they're so comfortable. And I just want to stay in one of these. So let's take a look at this one. This is just like a big fuzzy hug, okay? The color that you see on the screen, let me make sure I try to keep up. It's a EKOAUER plush robe. They have so many gorgeous colors, and I'm definitely a robe girly, but when I pick a robe, there are reasons I pick it, and this one meets all of them. First of all, as you saw, this is nice and plush, and I want to get this as close to you as I can, but I still want you to see it in the light. Look at that. You know this is amazing, right? Just from how it actually takes on a touch. Look at that. So this has a hood on it, and it also has a hanging hook, which is also important, and it has 2 big pockets as well as your tie. This does not have a modesty tie. If you are looking for a modesty tie, you know, that secondary tie on the inside, but I don't need that. I'm really not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting on the robe. My doorbell consistently rings when I'm not ready, right? You're feeling me here? So I always have to have a robe ready. This is a size large. It is plenty big. If you need to know sizing, feel free to ask for reference. I am 5'2" and 155 pounds. My bust is 40. Just to give you an idea how this is going to fit. And this is your outside tie. It does have 2 hooks on it. Extremely important that you have robe hooks. The pockets on this are fabulous One of my favorite things to say, because they're nice and deep. They fit an iPhone 15 Pro Max. Just for reference, in case you're like me and you take that phone everywhere, it does have this nice hood. So if you're coming out of the shower and have a wet head, or you don't want to put your wet head against your pillow or against your couch, well, there you go. And this wraps up really comfortably, and I can tie it into a knot. So again, this is a large, and it is plenty long and large across me. And you see that is definitely right above my ankles by about 2 inches. Super comfortable, like you could live in this robe. Definitely one you want. And this is just basically wash and go. How do I do this one? I put mine, I said this yesterday, I do all of my wash on all of these kinds of things on delicate, and I hang them to dry. There may be a different way, but that's how I actually use them. Super soft on the inside, super soft on the outside, pockets, and whether or not you're using it with the tie or without, it's just perfect. And you could always put the tie, if you're not using the pockets, right into the pockets. But very, very comfortable. And for anybody that's looking for different colors, make sure to check out the link below, because there are a bunch of different colors. This is one of those like staples in a closet. And I call this my mom robe too. No, it's pretty. And I'm not saying like, oh, it is definitely comfortable though. And if you had to jump in the car to get the kids to the bus stop, you could definitely put this on. It's like a jacket. It's so comfy. So if you have questions, make sure to ask me. I'm all too happy to answer them for you. Again, deep pockets, a pull, no modesty tie on the inside, and a hood on this one. All right, let's see what we're going to take a look at next. I'm going to go check out the rack. Ooh, let's look at a sweater. Let me see if I can pull this one up for us. I think this is going to be the crop sweater. This one I literally just got in. So we're going to do this one together and see how it looks, and you guys can be the judge. The only thing I did to it was freshen it up for you. It's really nice. Let's see. So this is a crew neck crop, and it's a chunky knit. So let's take a look at how this does look. All right, you have I'm going to call it almost an exposed raw edge on the outside. Can you guys see that? And then it is not sheer, but it is definitely a solid sweater. You also have the exposed, stitching here as well, right along the side. And see, I like this, and why I like this kind of sweater. And it's a rolled hem. So it's a rough rolled hem as well. So it's like, I call it unfinished. It is finished, but it's rolled. I like this for like putting on booties and my ripped jeans and kind of just going out. This is like those nights when you just kind of go out to dinner, you're out with the girls. It does have elastic ribbing and a finished cuff on it. Really nice, not snug. So if you're wondering, is it snug? The answer to that is no. I don't do snug, okay? I am in the process of losing weight, and I have been working really, really hard. I have 3 kids, and I will tell you, I have never rebounded. So I am working so hard, and it's taking everything, but I have not gotten to the point where I will wear like tight clothing. All right, so this is where it's hanging. It comes right along. It's just a little bit below my belly button, but I have a shirt on underneath. So I could definitely get away with this and feel comfortable in it. It is plenty large. I'm going to take a look at the size when I take this off, because I actually feel like this is kind of big. I definitely like this. I like this stitching on here. I love when the seams are exposed. It just gives a whole different vibe. It's kind of like, I know that's my go out outfit, but you could dress it up too. But for me, this would definitely be, going to be, after we're done looking at it so that I don't get food on it when I go out, this is going to be my go out outfit. I could see this with little booties. I just got brand new booties in. I definitely know which ones I'd wear with this. So rolled hem on the bottom, finished elastic ribbing right here. Chunky, but it's not a thick sweater. They call it a chunky knit. I'm not going to call this a chunky knit. I'm going to call this like a little bit thicker than that traditional thin sweater you can purchase. So it's not at all a sweatshirt material, and it's not thick. It is not thick if you're thinking like chunky knit, not at all. It's comfy though. And here it is from the back. I like this one. Let's see what size it is. Yeah, the raw edges are really nice on here. So this definitely looks just like the one that you're seeing on screen. And I love that it's perfectly matched like that. This one actually has a 10% coupon, and I am seeing colors like black, pink, beige, khaki. I see one with maybe floral on it. Let's see, yeah. Oh, there's a really nice one with a red flower. If you're into flowers, that looks gorgeous. It has pops of yellow and blue. Do you guys see this? If you go to the link below, you'll be able to see that. It's a really pretty one. I could see that one with jeans. I could see that with winter white. Well, let's call what winter white is, your white pants that you wear in the winter. Ooh, they have so many different nice colors. All right, so this one was an XL. So I believe from the bottom of my heart, I could definitely have gone with an L without an issue. Very comfortable sweater. And it's crew neck on here, not stretched out, exposed seams, really, really nice. And again, if you guys have questions, just ask me. This one is ZEAGOO. I've really come to love this brand with all the different clothing that I get in and wear. It's just extremely affordable and it's nicely done. And so far, every piece that I've found has always hit on size. So I do follow the measurements and I'm just like you. I read all of the reviews. I want to know who's my size, who's my stature, what are they wearing? The only thing I never know is, do they like clothes that fit them or not? Nobody says that. So I'm telling you, this is a great one. And it has a lot of extra on it. So if you're kind of like here I am and here's the rest of the sweater and that's not the arm. So if you're thinking like, what size should you go get? Go with your normal size if you want it to fit normal, or if you liked how it fit on me, bump up like I did. And the arms fit really nice too. They weren't too long and you could definitely cuff them. Make sure to give the brands a follow if you're following along, because then you can see what they have as well. And please make sure if you like any of this tonight to hit that heart button. It means so much to me that you guys all tuned in. And I love knowing that you're enjoying this and that I'm showing you the pieces that you're looking for. And the brands will love it too. So if you go ahead and make sure you follow them, because all of their products are along the bottom. EKOAUER and ZEAGOO and Image. And we'll look at something from Hot Touch tonight too. Let's see which one this one is. I think that's the right one. I can't always tell which one we're on from looking at that. So sometimes I have to pump into here. Yeah, this is the right one. Okay, so this is so adorable. This has like the puffy fit, but it has the puffy sleeves, but it is a slim fitting top. So, you know, if you don't like things too slim fitting, this may not be your gig. I liked this one because it's not like tight slim. It's just comfortable slim. And remember, I've got two shirts on. I've got a tank on, a tank with a bra, and my tank top. I like this for like dressing up and work. You guys see this? Look how nice. I love this. Every time I put it on, I get excited. So what colors does this one come in? First of all, I'm going to tell you this one is 25% off. There is a coupon in there. Really good buy. Really nice sweater. I find it to be like slimming, but it itself is not like, it has so, it's that flexible ribbing. Do you see this? Like, I'm not pulling much on that. It is flexible. So it's like relaxed slim. Yeah, that's how I go whenever I want to dress with these. Super comfortable. Look how many colors they have. There is, look at this. I see navy blue. They've got black, beige, brown. Ooh, there's orange, light blue. Like there are so many colors. Ooh, there's a hot pink if anybody's way into the Barbie colors. Love it. There's a beautiful lilac one in there too. Well, they're calling it taro, but I'm going to call that lilac because it looks like lilac to me. And there's a nice white one, and there's a deep purple. Wow, lots and lots of colors if you're looking at them. And they are, if you click on the link that I just put up there, you'll find that they're 25% off. It's a nice V-neck on here. Let's see. In the puffy sleeve and a long sleeve. So you've got the puff. Can you see the puff here? I mean, I'm sure you can't miss that, right? It's got the puff, and then you have, it comes down with this ribbing. The ribbing, if you're wondering, ladies, or whoever else is watching, like, it is not tight. It's not like sticking to my arm. Can you see? Really, really comfortable. And then the V-neck area. Again, ask me questions if you want to know something. Happy to tell you. I love this one. This looks nice with black jeans. That's how I've worn it. And I also wear this with a black pair of leather pants. My pleather pants. You guys are getting ready for the big holiday. Like, I can't believe we're like 24 hours from everything. This has been the day. That's all I can tell you. I want to show you the stitching up close, and if I can't get the lighting on it the right way, I'm going to move a light around so you can see it, because I want you to see what this puff is like. Let me grab the light. I think there. Look, do you see that puff on there? Do you see the stitching that makes it puffy? I love that. Look at that sweater. And while we're at it, let's see what size I did get, because I never even looked. Okay, so this one is an XL. I definitely could bump down to an L. Then I think it would be a little tighter through here. So I'm happy in the XL that I've been wearing. It's the ZEAGOO again, and I do have it there. And like I said, I saw that this one is on sale, 25% off. That's a really good deal, especially for this sweater. It's really a nice one. From the back, it looks the same. Nice ribbing. Again, if somebody sees a color of something back here, this is all from last night's fall holiday, or the holiday fall from the holiday haul fashion. It's more ZEAGOO. I've got robes back here, shirts, pajamas. If you want to see anything, just tell me. Happy to pull it, and I will, and then we'll add it into the idea list for you afterwards. All right, so I want to show you the sweater that surprised me, because I thought it was something else when I ordered it. So first, I'm going to just tell you about this a little bit, and I'm going to pull mine up too. All right, so when I look at that sweater, this is the ZEAGOO women's. I'm like, oh, that's going to be like, it's like cut material, it's stitching. You see like the pattern on the neck and everything, and on the picture for the ZEAGOO. I'm like, oh, that's stitching. I wonder what that's going to be like. Is it going to get caught on everything? You know, and I was kind of wondering what it was going to be like. And the material really doesn't tell you online. Is it thick? Is it thin? It's calling this just a sleeve knit side sweater with a side slit. So we could start there. It does have a side slit. I love that, because if I'm having one of my days where I'm like uncomfortable and everything, I like the side slit. It just is like a forgiving little piece of material. What I didn't know is that this is actually, I don't know if you want to call it a stamped on design, but it's a threaded design. It is not a separate piece. It is not separate stitching. That I thought this was kind of like gray material and white material. That is not what this is. It's actually just part of the sweater. So you're not going to snag it. And that's probably really, really good news and something good to know. It is a longer sweater for reference. This is a size large. So when I put it on, you might be surprised, because I didn't get that when I was looking at this. I saw that the person, the model wearing it, actually had it tucked in. And I'm guessing she's fairly tall and I'm fairly short. So it is a longer sweater, super comfortable. Love the slits. It's more of like a, it's not a cotton though. It's more, I want to describe this one a little bit better. It's just viscose and polyester. So it almost feels like it's a cotton, but it's not like that firmer cotton, but it's still very soft. So that's the best way I can describe it for you. All right, let's make a mess of my hair and get this over with, right? I want you to see this sweater. It's really, really nice. All right, so it's a large. See, it's long on me, which was a surprise. I didn't know it was going to be there. So whenever this one gets worn, it's tucked in, just so you guys know how I style it. because I can't afford to lose any more inches. I'm so tiny that I don't want to be sunk by a sweater. I love the sweater. I wear it all the time. I style it up. I have these gray suede booties that have these rhinestones all over them. Love that. I put them with a pair of cropped jeans and away I go. But because the jeans are nice and tight, that makes this possible. And then I put this up. And like I said, this cuff on here, whatever you're seeing, like that gray and white on here, is actually part of the sweater. It's not separate lifted stitching. And I think that's important to know because when I looked at the picture, I really thought that's what that was. So I hope that helps somebody who's looking at this, but it's a really nice, comfortable sweater. Do you see how nice this fits for the sizing? And also what you have around the wrists for the cuffs, you also have around the hemline as well. So it follows suit. So it just continues the pattern and it gives you that continual flow. Now, if you like to wear your sweaters longer, this is perfect for you. Then you won't be tucking it in like I do. But you can definitely tuck in, just so you know. And it's not, and that's where it's important to know, it's not thick and it's not bulky, because when you tuck in, you don't want that huge gap either on a pair of jeans. All right, so let's take a look at another piece of clothing. I think we're gonna do it's from Hot Touch. Let me see if I can find this on here for you. Or we're just gonna have to go right back to ZEAGOO if I can't find the piece I'm looking for. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so if you're getting ready to hop on a cruise after the holidays or head to the beach or head to somewhere warm, this is one you want to take a look at. This is Hot Touch, and it's a really nice overlay sweater. You could wear this thing so many ways, but they also have so many different colors in this. I actually had a hard time choosing which one I wanted, if I'm being honest, because it's just so pretty. And it's one of those versatile pieces that you can wear this with shorts, you can wear it with jeans, and it's got endless colors on it. And it also lets the air through, which is great whenever you're going into hotter areas. But if you want to wear it with a long sleever, you could do just the same. Now, do remember, this has all the crochet holes in it. So you do want to worry about jewelry. That's always like the thing I have to remember about. Watch your rings and watch your bracelets. But it's really a nice piece. It hits just right. It's perfect for your cutoff shorts, your shorter skirts, your jeans. I mean, you could virtually wear this with anything, and you could wear it all season. I mean, a lot of people do. Me, I like these when going to the beach and the islands and traveling and cruise ships. I mean, this is perfect to put over any dress you have. It's nice material. I'll bring this in so you can see it. I actually think it's probably better if I take it off and show it to you. It does have a lightly ribbed cuff. It's really, really soft material. And they're calling it crochet and an open cardigan, and it is lightweight. All of those things, it definitely meets everything it says that it is on there if you're curious. Definitely delicate to handle. So can you see all of the crochet on here? It's just absolutely done well. I love, love, love this. And with all the different colors, you're sure to find one that you're going to love. Short sleeves, cami tops, tank tops, long sleeve. If you wore a long sleeve, you'd probably want to wear a tighter long sleeve so that you don't have anything bulky underneath here. Your edges on here are raw, unfinished seams. They're exposed again on the exterior. And that's important to know if you're not a person that doesn't like the exposed seaming. I love it. Let's say there's no pockets on it. It's just your basic crochet sweater, but it comes in so many colors, so you're sure to find one. Definitely beach gear. Oh, by the way, mine is a large. I should have said that at the beginning. My size was a large. If you want me to put it back on or you need to see it again, just tell me. I am absolutely happy to show it to you again. Just let me know in comments and say, try it on again, and I'll do it for you. Yeah, I'm excited for vacation. I can't wait to go. I love going to all the hot zones especially during the winter. Oh my goodness, get away from all the cool air. Yeah, and I fold my arms over so it's less tension. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but when I put this on, and this is a velvet hanger, I love doing that for them, and it takes off the excess weight from the hanging over. Sometimes I fold them in half, and sometimes I actually just fold the sweater and put it over the bar. When it's delicate and crocheted like this, that is what I prefer to do. That just helps to take care of it. All right, let's take a look at another sweater for you. I think it's right over here. This is a lovely sweater. So this is more my jeans sweater. This is just my I am so comfortable day sweater. It's one of those that you can just put on and you will be comfortable in all darn day. It's a cable knit. It's that old school cable knit. You can see it. It's not chunky. It's very comfortable. It has a black coloration trim through the neck. It is a crew neck. My size in this one is XL. You'll see this is a little large on. I could have gone smaller. The cable knit does run in a vertical down the arm. It is not a horizontal cable knit, so it is very flattering on. It also has a design as well going down the cable knit, as you can see right here. So it's just not all that plain cable knit. You have the other design on here. And then you also have the hemline as well as the sleeves all continue that pattern with your coloration, your lines of color. And I like that because it gives it it's a little lift from your basic like blah, blah, blah sweater, right? I'm a color girl. I love things that have some extra color in them. And then other times, I guess, I just go plain, but I really, really do like my color on things. So like I said, this is an XL. It is a little bit big, and I will admit that to you. And I think I overshot on this one a little bit. I was concerned and I didn't know, but I do, and I wear it and I still love it. And like I said, it's really comfortable. It's just a soft material. It's thin. You can see like it's not a thick, chunky cable knit. And I think that's important to know because as soon as I see the words chunky, I'm like, oh no, bulky. I don't want bulk on my body. Like I don't want any more on me than has to be, right? So this is what it looks like. Very, very comfortable. Plenty of room through here. I know that it's a little large on me, and I can tell because it is not up on my shoulder where it should be, and the arms are longer. So I will tell you this. Go with your size. I looked at it. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I was looking at the bust size. I could have gone with my size. Absolutely. Could have gone with my size. And this is the contrast beige is what they're calling it. Yeah, and again, me, when I'm doing these sweaters, and I say this a couple times during these Amazon lives and everything, I always go delicate wash, and then I hang it to dry. I'm not like a dryer person. I'm not a huge fan of dryers. I mean, we have one, and we use it a lot, but not for this. For towels, yes. For this, absolutely not. I just want my clothes to be nice all the time, and I feel like dryers mess with them. So that's what I do. Can you see the design down the front? So it's not just that plain old cable knit going down. You have the cable knit, and then you have like the stitching that goes this way. I like this sweater. Can you see how comfortable it is? It's just kind of one of those you want to put on and then not take off, which is probably a good segue into the next piece because I'm not going to take it off. We're going to look at something else. All right. So I'm going to take a puffer jacket for you. And we're going to put this one on. Let me pull it up for you. These are so pretty. I mean, to me, this is like the season of jacket. And when I get a sweater on, and I'm so happy that I don't have to, when I have a sweater on, I'm always excited because it just means I don't have to put on a full jacket and be stuffed into a jacket, right? All right, so this one has 2 snaps and a zip. And it's just a really nice jacket. And it's got nice deep pockets. And this color on here, I think my color is called olive green. Yeah, it's called Olive, and it's just as shiny as you see on the screen. It's a really nice jacket. It's super comfy. Great for your phones and headphones or whatever. There are no interior pockets. The exterior pockets do not zipper. If you click the link below, what you're going to be able to do is see all of the different colors that there are. And wow, do they have a lot of colors. They're really, really pretty. And again, if you're jumping in here and joining, please give me a follow. Give our sponsor, EKOAUER, a follow as well. And you'll see ZEAGOO in here as well. Give them a follow so you can see all of the clothes, because then you'll see when they have the clothing released and you'll get the notifications. And if you're following me, when I go live, if you want to see more of the things that I do, you'll be able to follow along. Plus, everything that I'm showing you tonight is on the idea list on the front of my store, plus the EKOAUER and ZEAGOO clothing that I showed last evening is on there as well. So if you are looking for clothes or pajamas and robes, I did show quite a bit last evening and I'm showing a lot tonight. You'll be able to see all of that. And again, if you love what you're seeing or just the presentation, I would really appreciate the heart button. That means so much to me that I'm part of your community and that I'm doing what you guys need to see. So down here we have both the zipper and the snap, and you can do either one or do none. You know, you can just wear this open, and to me, I like open on this, and I like the fact that I can wear a sweater. Take a look at under the arms. It's cut just right. It's not gonna like bulk down and be so big that you're like flying out of it. It's just a very comfortable jacket. The collar on here, it stays down. Here is my tip on this one. When it came in initially, when I initially first got it, I'm like, oh, that collar has to go down. It was just the packaging. So what you want to do is either put it in a dryer on air dry with a wet towel, air dry, no heat, nothing. Just let it break down a little bit and it will calm itself down. And if you don't do that and you have a steamer will take that down as well. And therefore it's sat happily ever after, and I'm okay with it. I don't like my collars high. I just don't like it back on the back of my neck. They have to be relaxed, and that's how I wear my clothes. But if you like it, you could leave it just like it is, and you'll be happy with it. I just wanted to take it down a little bit. So really nice puffer jacket. I don't even know that you would call it puffer because it doesn't add like puff to you. It's just warm. I will tell you, I'm very warm showing you guys all of this right now with the clothing on. And again, if you want to see all the different colors and what's hot right now, click onto the icon below there. It says the ZEAGOO Women's Puffer, and just check it out. You will see all of the colors. These are really, really nice. Look at that sheen. I like that. It gives it just a little bit more than being like a flat olive color. It's got a little kick to it, right? The inside is also soft like the outside, if I didn't say that. And mine was a large in here. So if you just want it to just fit, go with your size. If you think that you want a little bigger, then kick up. What should I have done? Well, I've been wearing the large with no problem, but I might have gone up a size if I wanted to do bigger. Like if I want to put a hoodie under there, I think because hoodies are traditionally a little bit chunkier and the arms, I would have bumped up a size, but I also have to take into account my arm size and like the circumference area. So like everybody's going to be individual on that, but that would be my suggestion. That's how I can tell you to fit into that. We're going to take a look at another jacket because we have another one on here, and it is really pretty. It's a completely different style. Let me see if I can find it on here for you without losing this. There it is. Okay, so this one is 28% off. I'm super excited about it. Completely different style from the other jacket I just showed you, and it's like one thing that you can't get off of me. I love the pink. I'm a pink girly all the way around, and if I see pink, I have to have it. So this one I ordered in an XL. The interior on this is the story for anybody that likes Sherpa, and if you just want to wear a really thin sweater, not like what I have on right now, or you could wear what I have on now. It's a really soft Sherpa on the interior. So if you're wondering, is it going to catch to your sweater? I don't know. If it doesn't really hold to it, but I'm just giving you the insight. It's not soft and shiny like the exterior. This is not a sheeny pink. This color is not sheeny, and you can see that as I reflect it in the light. It's just a pink. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pink. This is pretty simple. You've got your exterior pockets. They're nice and deep. They do not snap. They do not zipper, but they certainly do hold at least an iPhone Pro Max 15. So just so you know about depth, the arms on here are cut a little deeper than the other jacket we were looking at. So it really depends what you're looking at when it comes to these puffers or these sleeveless vests. This one also hits a little longer. I'm going to put it on. I just want to show you all of this before I do. And then you have a slit on the side, which is perfect. So for me as a hockey mom, when you're sitting on those bleachers, to have a jacket or any sport that you're in where your kids and you're sitting on these bleachers, any jacket that splits is like a bonus in my opinion. And this one has that courtesy pleat on the side or the courtesy split. So it just lets you keep that underneath your back end, which on those bleachers, any padding is better than nothing. And then it lets you have the front too. So kind of like a blanket for you. It has the hook that actually could be hung if you needed to like fling it somewhere. The collar is relaxed on here and it's just very, very simple. The interior of this is a creamy beige. It is not white, it is creamy beige against this beautiful pink. And it is just a really nice jacket. It is perfect for this time of the season. You can see that there's a little more underneath here, a little more area underneath there. This one has a double zipper on it, so you have that to know as well. And that's pretty much it on the jacket. Just it's super comfortable. Do you guys have any favorites tonight? Like I love this. I think it's so comfortable and it's like the perfect jacket. And again, I'm coming at this as a sports mom, right? With the boys, but anybody could wear this comfortably. Think about this for commuting on buses. Being able to have these two pieces separate and put this under your butt, yeah, I definitely like that. It's a big deal. And this one is on sale up there. For me down here, I'm not seeing it that way, and I don't know why I'm not seeing that, but I see the price up there is on sale. It says it's 28% off, and that's a great deal. And then the colors. They have 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's like 11 colors. There's a gray, there's a black, there's a white, navy. They have a couple beige. So there's a lot of colors. If you want to see all the colors, just click on the link below that I put there. Again, it's also on my Amazon influencer storefront under the idea list shopping haul. You'll be able to see it. It says part 2. Really, really nice jacket though. This way you don't have to put on a full jacket because you already have a sweater on, or you could even put a sweatshirt on underneath here. It's just a really easy piece. See that. All right, for anybody that's getting ready to venture out onto whether it's a cruise or a vacation and you're going into inclement weather, like last year this time we were getting ready to pack up and go to Italy, and I mean it was raining and we were there for weeks, and woo, the rain. So I was happy to have a coat. So this one, this is a really nice rain jacket. It's a longer jacket, and I appreciate everything on here. So we'll run through this. But if you are going on vacation, or even now, I mean, you've got rain, sleet, snow. It's the season of who knows what's coming. So, well, at least for me, I'm East Coast, so I never know. We just got like 4 inches of snow, and we were not supposed to get that at all. And then where my mom is, we're not far away. She's like, I didn't get any snow. I'm like, wait, are you kidding me? She goes, yeah, we got a couple of snowflakes. I'm like, how, Mom, is that even possible? So, all right. So on here, what I like, first of all, is it's got the snap that you put around your wrist if you want to. Now, by no means do you have to, but you just snap it on and it tightens it. Just like that. And that brings it in quite a bit. And why is that good? Well, when we were going through Italy and it was coming down like a monsoon, the fact that I had a raincoat on that didn't actually have a closure, the rain was also going down. Oh my goodness, it was just everywhere. And we had raincoats, just not the right ones as far as I'm concerned. And anyway, that's my little bit of a story there. The arms on this are a little long. Let me tell you what size this is. So just for your own gauge. Again, I'm short. This is a large. It is a generous large. But here's the thing. I wouldn't trade this, and I'm going to tell you why. If you do traveling, whether you're Europe or you're going around the United, anywhere you go, and that's cooler, and you want to add a sweater, well, you could see I can add a sweater, and it's still not tight. I could probably go down to a medium if we're being honest, but I like the fact that it's not tight. And if I'm going to carry a backpack or a crossbody bag, I don't want this thing suctioning to me. Again, that's just me, but this has double closure on it, which again, I appreciate. One, if we're running out of a restaurant, which we did so many times, you can either snap if it's just lightly sprinkling, or you can bring that zipper in and then do a zipper and a snap. So you have options here, and that double seal is so appreciated whenever you are in those torrential downpour situations. The pockets on here, this is a thing I love. They zipper and they're deep. So you're going to hold a phone in here without a problem, anything you need. And I'm going to show you the pocket from the inside so you could see how big this sucker is. It is a nice, generous pocket. Also, while we're talking about this, it can be a windbreaker, and it comes in army green. It looks like a black, a gray, that hot tropical yellow color. There's even a blue, like this bright blue, as well as a light gray to a dark gray. And these are 30% off, it's saying. So there's a coupon. They're already 10% off. And then there's another 30% off. So what a great deal. Then I want to show you the waist. If you want to cinch it, you can. There is a cinch strap on the inside to bring that jacket in so you're more defined. Because if you're saying, wow, you're floating in that, okay, we can trim it down. All you have to do is pull the cinch, not a problem. This jacket just kind of solves itself. The hood on here is not detachable, to answer that question before it comes. It is part of the jacket, and this actually has a double snap at the top if you want to snap in nice and tight so nothing comes in here as well. The hood also has a cinch pull. It's really easy to work. It's on an elastic cord. I'll take it off because it's too hard to pull to you and then do this at the same time. The inside, it is not lined. It is actually what the jacket, it's just like it feels like a little bit, not rubbery. It just is a more grippy than the exterior, if you want to know that. And here is the pull on the jacket. So you see, it's just pull cinch. It's a really nice jacket, very generously cut. So if you're not planning on wearing it with sweaters and you're just going to be like t-shirts and real thin sweaters, size down then, because I went to a large and that would have been the size I normally would be. And you can see it's large. However, I'm going to put it with sweaters, and I already explained my reasoning, but you may want it a little more tighter to your body. Really nice jacket. I love the fact that it's longer because these are kind of typically the ones that are harder to find, that like actually look fashion forward and don't look like you put on a plastic bag. So this one looks really nice as far as I'm concerned. This is full of style. The zipper pockets are the thing that seal the deal for me, plus the sleeves. So really nice coat. It could be used as a windbreaker. It can be used as a raincoat. Use it however you need to. And also you could pack this thing up nice and small and just grab it as you need it because it's a thin material. So if we have to fold it, let me show you, because I'm a packer girl, traditionally travel person here. It'll just roll right up into pretty much nothing. Look at this. So then push the air out of it. That's nice and tight. It's about the size of a pair of jeans when you're done. So absolutely good for a backpack. And then you have everything you need on it. And we have one more piece I'm going to show you. It is a hoodie. And I don't know if you guys want me to put it on or you just want to see it. It's an oversized hoodie. Let me see where it is on here without moving out of here. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to do. I'm on the screen at the same time and I move too far and then it wants to go out of here. Let's see. And I have lights in my eyes too. Here it is. Okay, so this is the ZEAGOO oversized hoodie. The color on mine is a light gray. It is a light gray. Can you see that? This is a long one, and this is for those days you do want me to put this on. You guys can let me know. Hit the heart button. You can say anything. I'll be glad to if you want me to. Otherwise, I'll just show this to you. It is super comfortable. It has this nice hood on it. It is a nice thick sweatshirt material. It's double layered up in through the hood. And it pulls with the traditional ties. So no cinches on here, just traditional ties. Here's the arms. And these are elastic and gathered with the elastic ribbing. And then down here, the same thing. However, it is definitely wider down through here. And it has the little kangaroo pouch on it as well. Now, I'll put it on just so you guys can get a sense of how long it is. And again, like I said, if you guys see anything on the back rack and you're like, oh, there's a color back there I want to see, I have robes back here from EKOAUER. I have the Christmas PJs, but really it doesn't matter that they're Christmas. It's this one line of PJs. They're really, really nice. If you want to see them, just let me know and I'm happy to show them to you. So this is what this looks like on. It is longer, it is comfortable, it is meant to be oversized, and it fits just like it's supposed to. This is one of those pieces you'll feel like you've had in your closet forever once you wear it one time. And I could tell you that. And there's so many colors in here. Right now I see a 10% off coupon on these, which is really nice for what this is. It's got a lot of movement down in here. So if you're like, oh, she said there's elastic, there is, but do you see this? Like, it comes in if you're not pushing it out or if you don't want it to, you know, it comes in slightly, but I mean, I'm standing like this. So it's comfortable and there's plenty of material left. Very generously cut as far as I'm concerned. It's a flattering, fun, comfortable piece. It just depends what you're wearing it for. Definitely good for travel, especially if you're like sitting in a car or sitting on a plane. You can take it on or take it off, and you got the hood. Really a nice basic piece. And the arms fit really nice as well. And you can see that. There's not like too much on, there's not too much material on it. There's just enough. And it's really warm. And it's super comfortable. Again, only delicate wash. That's what I do. I'm cold and delicate wash on this. Unless I get a stain on it, because I'm infamous for getting food on my clothing. And then I have to get it a little bit warm. So you guys want to see any other piece? If you jumped in late and you saw something along my Amazon, or if you saw something along the holiday haul there that you want to see and you jumped in late, just throw it in comments for me and I will put it right back on for you if you wanted to see something tonight from this entire collection. And I really, really appreciate that you guys are tuning in. Like, we're 24 hours before Christmas Eve here. Not even, we're like not even that far away. What are we, 10 hours? I don't even know what time it is right now, but we're close. I know everybody's so busy and I'm so glad to be part of your community and that you took the time to come in tonight. Make sure that you give me a follow so you can find out when I'm doing other products and fashion or beauty, because I do a lot of different areas. I do a lot of different, I do DIY, and sometimes we're doing cooking in the kitchen, in beauty, and sometimes tech with phone cases. Definitely a lot of outdoor stuff. I love being outdoors. And give the brands a follow, EKOAUER and ZEAGOO that you saw tonight in Hot Touch, if you want to be able to keep up with what they have, and then you'll get notifications too. And I love notifications on here because I see what they're listing, and that makes a difference. So I know what's trending and what we're going to be wearing, and if something is updated. So if you guys don't have any more questions, or nobody has any questions or wants to see anything, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night, because I have to keep on going with getting all my mom duties ready before everybody piles into the house tonight. So it was so good to be with all of you. I thank everybody for tuning in, and I hope that you found something that you like. And again, make sure to give a follow to my storefront so that you can see the list. And then if there's something you missed and you wanted to see it, it's right there for you. Excuse me. And I hope that you guys will tune in again when I do another one of these. It was great to be with all of you, and have a really, really great night.